sure that I got my things on. Calibrate this. Eh? Alright. Vector on. Perfect. That looks good. Hello? Hello? Oh no, my mouth's not moving. What the hell? What the hell? Ah, blah, blah. Ah. Alright, that's better. Hey peeps, we're gonna take some nails off and redo them. Make sure that blah blah blah. Okay, there we go. Yay, it's working. Everything's working, okay? So let me just yeah. Alright, so this is what we got. This is the set we have right now. And I'm gonna take these off, so I'm gonna use the 1 kill nail remover or the gel remover. Stuff is really good, really good. I love it. Plus these should be about ready. Should be about ready anyway. So. A little bit. Yes, they're already lifting, so good for us. Try not to make it to where you can't see, so hopefully you can see. Oh, maybe I should. Let me see if I can move my camera down a little bit. Let's see. Okay, that might be a little better. It's a little tiny bit better. Essentially what I do is I just try to get as much of this under the nail as possible. You can see under there like that. Hey Simper! How's it going? Happy Monday. Taking these nails off. Just kind of go around under the inside too. Try not to force it too much. If I was using the Jello base coat, the peel off base coat that actually goes with this 1 kill, these would have popped off already, but they also would have popped off when I didn't want them to pop off, so I actually use a different one to do this. A different peel off base coat that lasts a little longer. Oh, this right here, this one, 1 kill. I mean, you could get this on eBay. Yeah, look at that. So you keep your nails protected is in that peel off base coat, and then you can just peel that off. We'll do later. This 1 kill comes with its own peel off base coat. It's called Jello. And you got to order that one online. There's a bunch of places to order it from, but it's a Korean brand. And I use this one because it's the absolute best. So their remover, their gel remover, and their the base coat, I'll show you what it looks like. Hang on. Come on, camera. Camera, let's go. Hang on. I got too many cameras going at once, obviously. There we go. So, this remover comes with this polish. This is the Jello peel off base coat. So they come together, these two. Now, if you use this one is really good, but because I'm kind of heavy on the hands, you know, with typing and all that stuff. Hey, glitches! If you use this base coat, like, they're gonna come off. Like, I've done a whole set in one night and they popped off that night, but it's for that, right? So when I used to do videos of nail sets all the time, and I would have to, you know, only do one hand and then pop them off, like, you know, frequently because I had to, you know, keep doing my nail sets. I would use that because it's so easy to just pop them off. But what I would suggest is if you want your nails to last like a week or 2 weeks like normal, then not to use the Jello base peel off base coat, but use a different one like a Markart or any other one, really, just not that one. Hi, Rose. How's it going? My nails are just so, like, they've been thin. That's why I kept this set on for so long. They have just been, they've taken a beating. I'm doing these nails all the time, but you know, that's part of the process. I am ready for tonight, actually. I am. That's why I'm doing this right now, so I'll have to do it. If that's close enough. I am ready. I'm excited. I'm glad I actually didn't watch it and I waited. Pretty happy about that. That little stick is breaking. All right, so we got a good lift there. So let's do a little more. Oh, did you? How'd you like it? You can use that one. That one's broken. Uh-oh. All right, this one's kind of on there, so let's try to get a little bit more under there for this. Yeah, you two have seen it, so no spoilers. Okay, that's good there. And this stuff goes a little bit goes a long way, so I actually like it a lot. Hey, there's our reminder. Tonight, movie night, 8:30 PST. We're finally gonna watch this. Ooh, that one grew kind of nicely. That peel off base coat. All right, next one. This one we might have to find us a little space in because this lifted as the other ones are. That's okay. There's always a way in. There we go. Perfect. Right. You know that one person that always be talking through movies and stuff? That's me. So I really can't say nothing about spoilers because that's usually me. Oh, I realize that this is a much easier to use than that little stick. I like that better. Look at that. Look, we got a little lift there. Nice. Let's try see if we can get some on this side. Okay, okay. Look, it got a little lift over there too. Uh-oh, I have to try to make sure I keep my hand in the camera. This is so hard to do, you guys, like trying to do this and keep your everything in the camera. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Let me get my, where's my little jar at? Because I need this little jar so I can put my nails in it. Let's get this little alcohol really quick here too. Exactly. Oh yeah, everybody's on mute because I know these two are probably gonna be singing too. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. All right, little Pinky, it's time to take off the Pinky. I can get any closer. No, I can't. All right. See if we can find a little space that lifts. Okay, well we got a space already, so that's good. Okay, okay. And on this side, a little bit there. Okay. And let's pushy, pushy. Perfect. He said they eat last typically unless raised somewhere. Bro, my enemy's youngest and in the Korean culture. Nice. Alright, so the next part's gonna be the fun part because I am right-handed, so for it to take the right-handed ones off, that's gonna be fun. Now, if I didn't care about the actual nail set, I would just use this guy right here and just like clip, 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 clip it around. But I actually do care about this one. This one was a fun set that I really liked. So I'm actually going to keep the set. So we don't want to ruin them. Perfect. There we go. Nice. A little bit out of there. So I'll show you. I use Gayoi. I think that's how you say it. It's the one that you can get off of Amazon, but let me show you the, I'll show you the actual peel off base coat I use. Hang on. So, come on. There we go. All right, so my peel off base coat that I use that I really like is from Markart. So it's this guy right here. So if you use this one, it's still a peel off base coat, but this is gonna let your nails last on there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however really long you want before you start peeling them off. Remember the Jello? This comes with the 1 kill remover, but only use this if you only want to keep your nails on for like a few days or a week or something like that. But if you want them to feel like, you know, you went to the shop and they last a long time, then you want to use this one. So I love this one. This is my favorite one. And as you can see, like some of them are really, really thick, but this is actually very thin for a peel off base coat, in my opinion. So I like that one a lot. All right, here's the hard part. We gotta get all this stuff off. See if we can get this off. Hang on. And then once we're done, then we'll go through and we'll pick colors and see what kind of designs we want. I have so many colors and different things that I've done. And this red is like really calling my name. Look how pretty that one is. But I also might want to get me the little hot purple. I like the hot purple, so we'll see. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Okay, so let's try to get the right hand off. Now this is gonna be fun. Okay, we already got lifting in the front there. Okay, so let's try to squeeze in here on the sides without damaging the actual nail, because we want to keep that. Okay, cool. Want it to get in there. And there's plenty other tools you can use to do this. I just use what I have right now. And I do have other ones, but this seems to be the easiest without really damaging the actual nail or my nail at all. So I've been using this. So see how it just peels right off? Boom. And then you could just take this part off of your nail. Ta-da! And usually my nails are nice and pretty and super healthy, but when I did these last time, I did them on a whim and I did them really quickly and my prep wasn't that great, but I am going to do prep today, so hopefully you can see. It's kind of dark. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. So do we have some lifting here? Let's see. See if we got some lifting. And we do. Cool. That in there. Nice. Perfect. So just kind of creep on around the sides here. Get underneath, but really gently. Yeah, look, I know this. I'm trying to get it to where, see how my nail is in there? I don't want my nail to break. So I'm trying to get it. It's hard to do this with my non-dominant hand, but should be able to go around like that. Then, bam. There they go. Perfect. Make it napkin. Level up, glitches! Every time I say glitches and I listen back at the streams, it always sounds like I'm saying the other word. Have to be real specific. Glitches. All right. We got a little lifting. So this one doesn't have a lot of lift, but we're gonna create it right there. Right there. So now you see it. Yeah, get all in there. Yeah. So usually I would use this little tool and kind of go through there, but this little tool is kind of thicker. I mean, I guess it works too, but that little small one works the best for me. But usually I would go in with this guy. That one was really easy, surprisingly. I'll take that off there. Okay, let's see. Do we have any lift-in anywhere on this one? I don't think so. Try to get it. There we go. But yeah, I started doing my nails myself like a year or so ago. I just got tired of paying so much money for nail techs and all this other stuff, and you know, sometimes being disappointed too with like how they came out. It's one thing to be disappointed with something that you've done yourself and you could just go ahead and fix it, make it fine, versus being disappointed going to an actual nail tech and you're spending hundreds of dollars to get this done. So I said, I'm an artist, I'm a crafty person. Let me teach myself how to do it, and I did. And I have never went back to the nail salon since then. And I'm going on about 1.5 years, almost 2 years now with not going to the nail salon. And I love it because it allows me to be more creative on my own, right? Maybe and do something that maybe somebody else may not know how to do, or maybe they're not kind of put up on some of the newer things. There we go. So yeah, I've been doing it myself. Okay, you see it? It was like, no, I'm not going. It was like, nope, I'm stuck to you. You're mine, and that's just how it's gonna be. Oh my god, you guys should have seen me before I started. Before I actually got like the remover and these peel off base coats. Oh man, it was like a construction site every time I did my nails. Having to tear all these things off. It was bad. So I started watching a bunch of different nail artists, people who do their own nails on YouTube. And I was like, I'm gonna get the stuff that they're using, because I know if they're making videos about this one's gonna be that. Oh yeah, I came off perfect. If they're making videos of doing their nails, then that means that they are doing them really, really frequently. So whatever they're using to take them off has to be better than what I was using. So yeah, that's why I did that. So now this guy's done and this Jello's done. Don't need that. We do need to get the rest of this off of our nails. So I'm gonna go really lightly. And this is a 100-180 grit file. You don't want to file it too much because your nails are probably going to be a little weak after taking it off. Look, I even got kind of something there that almost looks like a split. It's not a split, but it's pretty close to it. I'm gonna just be very careful. Getting a little bit of that off. And we'll buff it. Make sure we got all of it off. Where's my buffer? And then the other thing you could use too, if you don't have like a buffer like that, you can use the electric ones, which I'm going to show you right now. So let me see here. Put my little box here. Let me actually move out now since we're just doing this stuff right here. Move that out. And this napkin's going to get so jacked up, so just don't even don't even worry about it. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. That's what we're gonna do. Keep one of these out because for designing. Put the other things away. I have such a small space right here in front of my computer, so that's why it's like jam-packed. Alright, so I guess I can keep that out. I don't really need that right now, but this. What else do we need out of here? I need my cuticle nippers. I might do a little bit of that. I might take one of these guys. Look, this is one of my sets I did a while ago. My graffiti set. I love that one. Anyways. Okay, we don't need this though. I do need my little brush. Where's my little brush at? Yeah, do your nails. Heck yeah, do them yourself. I've always loved doing these type of things myself anyway, so yeah, I always do it myself. But so I was gonna show you is if you want to do these, you could do it the way I was gonna do it right now is the manual way. But you could also do it the automatic way, which is using your electronic file. And I got mine. It's like $30, something on Amazon. And if I can find the damn thing, oh, here it goes. I don't know why my camera's acting. Right, Cray, today. Come on. Wake up. There we go. So this little guy, it's Nemu, I think it is. So it's just the electric drill bit for your nails. So I use this as well when I'm doing my sets. But if you want to do that filing part, really it's buffering, and you don't want to use like this and this guy, then you could use this right here. Where are you? Here we go. So a lot of these sets come with it. I believe that this came with it, but don't quote me on that. You gotta look at it on Amazon. You should see my mom made me for fun practice. They have ancient Egypt thing. I want to see. Post a picture. Post me a picture. But these are also buffers, so you could use these as well. So I could go in with this one maybe. See. Let's try this one too, just in case we get around those little edges. Leave that there. Hopefully this doesn't make too much noise. We'll see though. It might. It might. Hide your ears. And I set this pretty low because I don't want to be doing too much damage. We just want to do it now. Why does my phone have to be acting up right now? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, of course. Put it in there. Yeah. Heck yeah. And then we'll do the cuticles in a second. I just want to get this little bit off of here. And that one don't look like that's working up. So let me use my grit. Just do it really low. Make sure we got all of the, there we go, to get all of that, peel off base coat off. You don't really need to do too much either, so like that's good enough. So there you go. And she's off. And usually you should be able to just peel it off. Like you could just like grab it and peel it off, but sometimes it kind of hurts my finger when I do that, and I don't want to do that. So I try to do it this way. Or the manual way is also really good. If your nails are kind of thin from taking your nails off, or if like let's say you have a salon set that you took off and your nails kind of feeling, oh my god, this gnat's killing me, man. Your nails feeling kind of a little weaker, then you're gonna want to go the manual way. I think it's what we're gonna do for this. It's feeling a little weak, y'all. Go the manual way. Let me move this camera. Maybe that's why it's acting all stupid. Okay, I'll go check them out. Yeah, that's better. Just really lightly, kind of just going around, making sure we get that stuff off. See how that's right there? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Not too shabby. That's good. Now this one we might be able to just peel, because if you could see, come on camera, there we go. You can kind of see it's already like it. Now normally I would have like some stuff on it already, and then you could just use this and then push it back like that. But because I used this thin one this time, I really kind of didn't really need to, but that's also another way to do it. And then if you do it that way and you pull it all off, then you just don't need to do anything but buff this and then go around with your file, electric or manual file, and make sure everything is aesthetic. Try and see if we can use this one. The tower is getting in the way of the signal. That was actually better, so we'll just continue with this alcohol on it. And we'll do the cuticles in a second. I'll show you what I use for my cuticles to remove them. I obviously have nippers right there. I have the 2 sets of nippers. These are the best ones right here, but these scare people. These scare a lot of people because they're pretty sharp, and sometimes it can be weird if you don't know how to do it. So it does take practice. But there's also things you can use, like Sally Henson has a liquid cuticle remover you could use, which I also use. So once we get to that part, we'll use it. And it's this one. Get it in any nail store or Sally's or whatever. Okay. The rest of this off. Oh my god, I wish my autofocus would focus right. Look how I have to hold my finger. I'm like a little kid. Yeah, those bars don't mean anything, man. I was out right next to a tower a few days ago when we went to go pick up my boyfriend's trailer and RV. And I had all 5 bars and I couldn't even get on freaking TikTok. I was like, what? Alright, so for this guy, we're gonna put this on. I'm gonna put it on now while I'm removing the stuff from my other finger too, because you want to leave it on at least a minute for it to work well. So we're gonna put it all around this little cuticle area. It's like a little jelly. See? It doesn't drip, so put it all the way around. So, and while we're working on the other hand, we'll let that do its thing. Yeah, that's good. All right. So this thumb, I don't think has much on it, but let's double check. Okay, I didn't have much of that fell off him. Oh, and I forgot, you gotta make sure you push your cuticles back too while you're got that Sally Henson stuff on it. It helps remove that cuticle underneath. Push that back. I know a lot of people who don't push their cuticles back, and you don't have to, but it's the most pretty nail sets are the sets that have the cuticles pushed back. Right, it probably wasn't my network tower. You got me there. You said, I think it's down to bandwidth. Everything is 5G now, so it's all in the same band. I think I'm by no means an expert, so more traffic, more... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because, like, I could be on freaking 2 bars in Seattle, and it's not a problem, but where we were at was kind of... I don't want to necessarily say out in the boonies, but it kind of was out in the boonies. And so it was kind of, yeah, a little different. They were like, oh, you thought you had 5 stars? No, that's too damn bad. I will let that do its thing. Okay, so for this guy here, let's see. Okay, most of that already peeled off, so I don't think we're gonna have here. No. I think I got all that off. This one definitely has some back there, I believe. Yep. That's that base coat. And then, like, if you want to, I don't do this, so I just go the long way with this. But sometimes, depending on like how much this stuff sticks on the base coat, the peel off base coat, you could do your wraps. So wrapping each finger in acetone. I just don't like acetone. I don't like to use it unless I absolutely have to. Like if I'm doing acrylic nails, and I'm going to use that, but if I don't need to use it, I'm not going to use it. So I will take that base coat off any way I can that doesn't have to involve using acetone. Oh, look, that's a whole bunch. Fuck, this is hard to do with freaking your non-dominant hand. Oh, but there it goes. Nice. Okay, well, it wasn't too bad. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, peeling it off is kind of satisfying. I'm gonna add that to my oddly satisfying list. I might go through with the drill on this one. The tip part. Okay, let's see. What do you got on there? We know you got something because we can see it right here in the corner. So let's try to pull that. Let me pull you. No. It was like, hell no. That's, I know it's like cool and gross, right? Hey, Jay. You said it's someone who doesn't have any fingernails or toenails. Yeah, like, to be, like, I guess that's outside of the money aspect about this, about me not wanting to go to the shop. It's really satisfying for me. Like, I freaking love doing this. I love doing my nails. Even if they turn out looking crazy, I still love it. So, yeah. It's very satisfying. I know that I watch so many different YouTubers do this, and I will just be sitting there not even realizing I've been watching for like 2 hours. This is back to back. You know what I mean? How far did you get, Rose, in your game yesterday? That game was cute. I was looking it up. Like, I kind of like that game. Here's my little... There we go. I think I got it to where we can pull it. Look. Yeah. Ah, yeah, it's so satisfying. You can feel the pull on your nail too, so it's like, ah! Alright. The rest of that off. There we go. Perfecto. Check. Tip. Okay. So these guys should be almost good to go. So you can see like how the cuticle is with the Sally Hinton one, it takes it off for you. So you can see like they're kind of already pushed back, right? So yeah, like that's dope. I love this stuff. So if you look at this one, this pinky here, yeah, it says cuticle on it, but then this one right here, it's already pushed back because of that Sally Hinton stuff. You got 3 out of 25 achievements. I don't know how you only got that 3 because your butt was getting through there. So did you, I think the part where I had to go was when you were trying to do that puzzle, or you had to like rub the grandma's feet. Did you get past that one where you had to like beat the bird? I hope you got past it because I need to know how you did that, because I was like, dang man, I need to know how you got past that. Hold on, let me go over here to my chat so I can allow that. You said I got through without rubbing her nasty feet. Good. I'm glad. Zipper, look at you level up. Level up. Good, because I was like, ain't nobody rubbing those nasty, gross feet. Heck no. She was all creepy about it. You won't get out of here unless you rub my feet. Right, we gotta preserve our pride around here. Heck yeah. I thought that was so funny. I was like, damn it, we made it this far. We put together that junk machine. We finally made it somewhere, and then we get stuck with some creepy grandma wanting us to rub her feet. I was like, dang, man. That kid's having a hard life right now. No, he's just like, man, I just want to go home. I want to go home and catch frogs with my brother. Okay. Oh, well, look at that. Look at that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We need to go play some more scary games. That's some of my best clips, man. I was going through yesterday, like, is there anything else in here I could clip? W's for the sub, yes. So, Rose, you haven't, I don't know if you were, I think you were here when Deffy was playing with us on, I know, right? Technical. When Deffy was playing with me and Simper and Glitches on Dark Hours. Oh my god, it was so fun. So fun. So yeah, I think you were here for that. That photo was just pissing us. Oh my god, yeah, the photo sucked. But you know what? Deffy, we went and did it again, and we did the documents, and the documents were not even that bad. Not as bad as us trying to find that photo. I was like, dang, man, that photo really sent us through a loop. It was so annoying, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so we're gonna switch this up a little bit. We gotta get little corners. And let's just see if we need to do any snipping. I don't think we're gonna need to do any snipping. What do we need to do? Oh, look at it pretty good. I don't think we need to do any snipping this time. Yeah, that got it good. Nice. Might have to do some on this side, but let's just add more over here, just like we did the other side. A little extra love. Too much love right there. Too much love. Okay. All right. I know. Dark Hours is so fun. Hi, Ray. How's it going? How you doing? He says my hands were cramping bad trying to creep around that night. I know. Oh man. You know, I never really noticed until like the next day when my hands are like hurting. I'm like, what happened? Just because I had to hold, I play on a controller. So when I'm like crouching, like I have to hold that, I have to hold that toggle to do that. So I'm basically have to hold my left trigger the whole time. So I was like, oh, that's why my hands are hurting. So yeah, gotta do some workout. Ooh, speaking of working out, leaving the gym, nice. Right, I couldn't even imagine being on the, just playing on the PC, even though I have a PC, but you know, playing on with controller and freaking, not controller, but keyboard and mouse. Fudge, man. Oh, my hands would be jacked up. Yeah, we don't want none of that. Okay, let's get all the rest of that. There. Get on out of there. I'm basically just going through right now and removing any little beautiful part that's left there. Obviously not the protection part right there, but just on this is like my bit that's teeny tiny, if you can see it. It's super tiny, so it's all that. Okay, yeah, drive safe. See you when you get home. I don't even know what color I'm gonna do my nails. I didn't think of no designs. I was just like, let me go in here because I didn't go live today when I was playing One Human. I don't know what I'm gonna do to them, but I just came off of a really sparkly unicorn set, so I wanted to that cuticle back more. That's a little far up. Don't be multitasking when you're driving. Absolutely not. There will be none of that, sir. That's better. Side too. So when you do this on low speeds, you can get the sides too. When you're using gel sets, like I do, sometimes polish or little gel could be getting stuck on the side right there like that, right here. So using this at a very low speed with one of these carbine bits, you could also get your little side areas too here that very low speed. Mine is that's on like 12. You're not my mama. No. But still, don't be. You know that's scary. That's scary. Fuck! Don't you put that on me. Don't you dare put that on me. That is dedication, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't you dare do it, Ray. Putting that on me. No, sir. No. So Ray just built another PC, a new PC. So like we're all super excited, kind of like watching the progress and going through all the things and waiting for all the pieces. And now you got it all set up. You've been playing. Oh man, that's such a beautiful feeling. And next up is gonna be Wolfen. Oh, speaking of that, Lupus, did Wolfen get the last part today? I need to know. I'm nosy. No, I'm the nosy lady in the neighborhood. A little piece of sometimes these little pieces don't be wanting to come off. See, so that's when you're gonna need a little nipper, because we don't have time to be playing around with this little piece right here. So you guys probably can't even see it. Just there. Bugging me too. This is like that ugly part of doing your nails that people like don't want to do or show online, but to have a really nice set of nails that lasts a long time and to keep your natural nails protected, you really got to do your prep work. And this is prep work. So if that means it takes you a little longer to get your set on, that's okay, as long as you're getting your prep work done and keeping your natural nails as happy as you can. There's a lot of the YouTubers I watch, not all of them, but some of the bigger ones who like fast forward or skip through this part and they'll just come back and it's all nice. It's like, no, we need to know how to apply the nails. We want to see, how you're doing your designs, but we also need to see how you prep your nails, because if you don't have good prep, they're not going to last very long, and then your natural nails are just not going to be as healthy. It's going to be super thin. You take these off. Okay. I think those are good for this time. Woo! Brush, brush, brush. Yeah, that's not bad. Ew. Da-da. Man doing cuticles always look good on my left hand and look like I didn't do it. So you already know, like I'm saying, like this side, that's why I was telling you better get this because my right hand used to be looking real interesting. Oh yeah, that shit. It was bad for me for a while. Okay, so this is my non-dominant hand, so yeah, I have to move a little slower on this side. Gotta get everything. And this is a safety bit though, so I ain't gotta worry about like hurting nothing. And I've already well, look at that, see a little more of that freaking base coat. This is a rounded safety bit, so it ain't gonna hurt nothing, and it's on a super low speed, so it looks like it's sharp, but it's really not. It's a rounded safety bit. Right, that's why I only use my nippers if I absolutely have to, and I can go 2 or 3 sets without even need to use them. Yeah, sometimes those nippers, baby. Woo! And then the big ones like these guys. So these are cool, but a lot of the time to me, it's just too big. It's too big. I got little baby cuticles out here, like, Yeah, you gotta practice. That's the most important part about all of this crap is you have to practice. And with cuticles, it takes a lot of practice. I'm not gonna lie, it does. You have to trial and error. You're gonna have some little red spots because you're gonna be pinching yourself a little bit, but make sure you practice. Oh my god, Mike, you just out there in a whole ass storm. But you're the MVP out there rescuing your mom and sis. I love that. I love that. Meow. Yeah, so just expect, Defi, that this ham, the prep probably ain't gonna be looking as great as nice as the other one. Just saying, because we have that same problem. Hell yeah! Oh man, you know, Defi, it really, really, really burns my bridges when you pay for a full set, and the damn things ain't straight. And sometimes you're able to check that and see it when you're in the when you're at the shop, and sometimes you really just don't notice until like the next day or the because you're like excited, you got your nails done, yada yada yada, so you may not even notice. But I've had that happen so many times, and oh, it just makes me so annoyed. That's why I started doing my own. I'm like, if I'm gonna fucking be disappointed, I'm not gonna be disappointed and out of 150 bucks. I'm just gonna go buy all the pieces and the sets I need, freaking Amazon or Shein or wherever you need to buy it from, and then I'm gonna do them myself. If I don't like them, I'll pop them off, or if I don't like it, I'll stop from the point where I don't like it, and then pivot to something else. And I can't tell you how much money I've saved over the month. You gotta think, you get your nails done every 2 weeks and it's $70 to $100. I think one of my birthday sets was like 150 bucks. Like, that's crazy to me. Right, exactly. I'll just laugh at myself. It's fine. Oh, yeah, I know. So, I've saved money by not going to the shop, but I definitely haven't saved money when it comes to buying things. I have so many different types of freaking jewels and this and this and that and this and that. Like, yeah, it took me some months to get the savings in. We'll just say that. And I do want to buy everything too, but I usually go to like the Amazons, like I said, the Sheins. The only one I don't order nail stuff from is Temu, because I just don't trust them. Like, I barely have a problem. I barely have it okay to trust Amazon. There's certain things that I just can't buy from certain places. And not saying that they're bad or nothing, but like even with the polishes, the gel polishes, there are some that I purchased on Amazon that people rave about online, and I'm convinced that they are paid for that, because the nail polish is trash. Like, it's bad. It's bad polish. So I know something is up, because I purchased it, and like one of them was a gel, like a gummy polish, and the stuff, it peeled off like the next day. Like, literally, the whole polish just peeled off. Yeah, don't buy nothing from Temu. Unless you don't care about it and it's like a gag joke or something, that's what Temu is for me. It's like for jokey shit. UV light. I have a UV light. I've had good experiences, but only buying specific things. Like when I bought all my little banner thingies for my son's birthdays. Alex had this 21 banner and all this stuff. I bought that from Temu. That stuff was fine. All of my Karomi stationery stuff was fine. It's just certain things you don't want to buy from. Like, you know what it is. Certain stuff, but it's not everything. Definitely not everything. Right, exactly. Stuff like that. Charms, all that stuff. Although I did buy some charms, I think, from them maybe once. I think it was once. And for some reason, they look so little on Temu. Like, they even had it on the nail, on the little picture, because I think I remember going back and looking at it. Like, I know I wasn't tripping. And they came, and the charms were so big, like, it covered my whole nail. So needless to say, I didn't use that for that, but I did use it for this little terrarium I built. I use it for that though. So yeah, it still got used. Hey, I remember we pulled all of it off of this, so we ain't gonna worry about that one. All right. We will put you away for a moment. You said, yeah, yeah, done that. I made them into magnets. Heck yeah. The best thing I got from there was a blanket and decorations in general. Yeah, they don't do too bad on their decorations, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so let me clean up this little space real quick, put some of these things away, because we gotta bring out the nails in a second here. We want to dump this because it's got all this cuticle stuff on it. Okay, we'll make it little this time. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buff these little babies up, and then we're gonna buff them, and then we are going to use our files and our buffer to clean up all the things, and then we're gonna go in with our dehydrator, and we're also gonna go in with our primer. And if you kind of are new to the nail situation, when you're using gel sets, the number one thing people complain about is that their sets don't stay on. And it's because our nails are naturally oily. So even though I did all that little drilling and stuff, you can still see the shine on it. So it's still oily. So what we want to do is we get them all nice and prepped up. We want to get them all nice and prepped up, and then we're going to put on the dehydrator to pull out the oil. So therefore, the nails and stuff will stick to it, and the glue. And then we're going to put on some primer that also helps to get the base coats and stuff to stick to it. So that's what that's for. Yay, you made it home. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yay, see? Multitasking. All right, so let's get these babies shaped up. Now, usually, if I wasn't on a stream, this is my first time ever streaming, doing my nails. So, like, on Twitch. Like, I've done this on YouTube, like, 5 or 6 years ago. Definitely a different process and stuff, and it wasn't like this. But this is the first time I'm doing this on Twitch. So, this is kind of a... I don't know, not necessarily a big deal, but it's very different than my normal content. So yeah, welcome. All right, let's get it. Y'all should bounce nail ideas up. I know, right? I've been thinking about like just dropping some inside of Discord. I usually have I have a Pinterest that I have all of my things that I want for my nails in it. So I really need to like really look at that. See what I want to do next. I did this Kill Bill set one time, and I got that from Pinterest. It was so cute. I loved it. Hopefully you can see that. I don't think you guys can see it, but I'm just basically just going around, making sure everything is even and filed. Seem to be getting on my nerves. Getting in the little corners, the little nooks and crannies. You don't need a lot of filing, just a little bit. Make sure everything is good. Like I said, my left hand's gonna look great because my dominant hand is my right hand, so the left hand always looks good. We're gonna probably need to do a little extra when we get over to the right. There we go. You said, I know it probably sounds silly. Could you imagine doing a set that's based off your favorite Warframe, like Wisp or Ember? Yes. So I've been thinking about how to do a infested set because I got all these hot colors, and there is a hot purple, a hot pink, and a hot blue, and then I have black and all that stuff. So I've been thinking about that for a minute. I just don't know how I want to do it. That's the problem for me, is I have so much stuff and so many options that I don't know what the hell to do. Duffy said it would be fun to get an inspo and make our version and share. Yeah, we could do that. We could do it right there in Claws, because that's where I put all my nail stuff. Like, even when I post them on TikTok, I only post it to my stories. So when the ones that I put inside of Discord, like, that's the sets, the majority of them. There's some I didn't have pictures of, but yeah, that's where all of the ones I've done are at. So I don't even have them on TikTok this year, just on Discord. Yeah, so see how there's still a little cuticle left down there? That's all right though. That's all right though. Get that out of there. And I still have to go through and file again too with my electric field. Yeah, write some fanfic. I really need some lore for Avira. Everybody already knows that Noir is like a demon dragon, even though I don't have a dragon tail. But I am gonna get one. I'm gonna get one eventually. Look at that. These look so beautiful. All right. You just had to chase down your umbrella. You guys is having a day today with the umbrellas. So since I am right-handed, when I do my right hand, I don't actually move the buffer or the file. I move my finger, my hand. Sometimes, like, it's just so awkward for me to do this. So, yeah, so I have to just do this like that. So y'all ain't gonna see much of this one. Plus, I really need better camera spacing, because right now, ooh, I feel like there's still a little something right there. Let's see what's that. See what that is. You see that right there? I feel like it's a little something on there. Yeah, see? Sneaky, sneaky. Like, bro, I can feel you, okay? Okay, that's good enough. Okay. So that one should be good as far as buffering goes. Let's do this. Might need a little extra buffer on it. See what I tell y'all? Look, we're gonna have so much more work on this right hand because I'm just not. I'd really be struggling trying to do stuff to this right hand, man. This is a struggle, baby. Look at all that on there still. Look at all that. This and that, this and that, this and that. Yeah, I'd be struggling. It's okay though, because we're gonna get you. I don't care how long it takes, we're gonna get you. Change the rotation and let's go back the other way. Sorry, y'all can't see that, but I basically just changed the rotation of where my drill was going. Get that side right there. Nice, nice. You can tell like where I have the issues at because this is a trend. It's always, it seems to be always like right up in this corner right here. Yeah. That's okay though. Got it. By the time I put these nails on, we would have hit this so many times. Yep, you get out of there. Perfect. This is gonna be one of those situations where we need the nipper. See, that's where you need a nipper for. And I might still not even do it, but I'll think about it. I'll think long and hard about it. Look at that. All that freaking base coat that's still on there. This is why people choose to soak off with acetone. Because when you soak off with acetone, the base coat just literally peels off. And it does take only about 10 minutes. But I just don't like it. I don't have to use it. I'm not going to use acetone. But I definitely could have avoided this by using it. You said you had to use Serve's leash to anchor his umbrella. Oh, you got Serve with you? Lupus, did you hear me when I was asking about Wolfen? Did Wolfen get the other piece for PC? I hope she did. I know she was definitely waiting for it. He's the money maker. That's your boss. Your supervisor. Knew it's still a little bit on the tip there. Yeah, there we go. Get off of there. Okay, be good. Okay, good and tip a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll do my pinky grab. I think that's good enough for that one. Oh, I gotcha. She ordered a new CPU after reminding her she needed it. She thought the motherboard already came with one installed. Okay. Okay. Did she get the AMD? I hope so. Alright. Da, 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 da. Let's wipe those off because it's got a little stuff on it. We don't like that. I like how you're just in here watching me do my nails. That's super cool. She got the one I sent her and it was AMD. Okay, good. Good, good. I like it, I like it. So this is the most nerve-wracking part about doing nails. This and actually putting your tips on. Oh, yeah, this is so nerve-wracking. Woo! It's done! This is my Zen type of bit to watch, yeah. Well, I mean, I just started streaming them because I'd be tired of doing them just at home by myself. You know? Like, it's definitely therapeutic for me. So, you know, I was like, let me just stream it because why not? My camera was in my damn way, but I do need to make it my setup a little bit better because the camera being right here in front of my hand basically is preventing me from getting and for you guys being able to see very well. You gotta fix that part. Oh well. It's the first time, it's the first time, it's the first time, it's okay. Might not even really need to do anything on this side. Yeah, there's not a lot to do on this. Oh, see, like, you guys can't see it, damn it. Gotta put you closer over here. Come on. This one is actually pretty clean, so we put this guy. Perfect. He said, let me actually, hang on, you guys. Let me move this chat box. Because it's over here and I really need it to be on this side. Come on, I need it to be on the side, not over there. Yeah, right here. Come on, there we go. He said, yeah, I walked in on mom and she's deep into doing her own nails while watching someone else do their nails. That's the funnest part to me, is like trying to keep up with them and doing it, you know. That's how I learned how to do all my stuff. All right, now here's the hard part. Trying to do the other hand. Oh my god. No fingers or persons were heard making this video, okay? Jeez, let's see. Woo. This is hard to do on your non-dominant hand. Oh. Okay, y'all. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. Okay. Try this. Oh my god, I did it, y'all. I did it. I did it. Oh, look at it! Yeah, this is definitely nerve-wracking. But I got it! Yay! Yeah, I talk to the video like we're over. I ain't gonna lie, I do that to one of the ladies I watch who, she does these crazy nail designs. And, every time I see one that I really, really like, I'm like, oh, girl, man, why you didn't send me that? Like, like she even knows me. She doesn't even know me. I'm just watching. Hi, Wolfin! Yeah, I be trying, you know, sometimes, I mean, I just don't be wanting to pay, like, too much money. I ain't trying to do all that. Plus, I'm, like, as a person, just me as a person, right? I have spent all of my life, really, learning how to do things on my own, right? So, I'll go get them done or watch how they're done, you know, here and there, but I'm really watching to see how I can do that. That's just how I am as a person. I love to do things myself just to see, like, for one, if I could do it, and for two, you know, to generate a new skill. Like, who knows, like, one day all this stuff may not be available to us. Like, the way the nail industry changed, where you gotta freaking, you know, pay through the ass to get your nails done. Like, if I hadn't learned the skill, I would be out here really complaining and having a bad time financially trying to pay for these things. So yeah, if it helps you can steady your non-dom hand on your hand, it is so. Oh, okay. Oh no, Daffy. Yeah, I like to do things on my own. Like everything. That's just, I don't know, that's kind of, I guess that's my purpose, is to do things and then, or get things done, learn them myself, and then teach them to other people. That's basically what I've done most of my life, even in my career. Oh, that's a little too close now, baby. Then we got to get right there. Woo! 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 Oh, y'all don't see that? It's scary. It was scary. That's good enough. Okay, we're gonna try to see if we can get this one little piece right here. Got him! Gotcha! I really could have did that little side part. I'm not gonna worry about the sides. Right? I'm trying. Once I get past this, I'm fine. And this time I had to address the cuticles because this is like my second set in a row where I didn't do too much to them other than clip them much. We got it. Debbie said we got it. She said we got it! Okay. One more little clip. I think that's it. That ain't it. No, one more. There we go. Bam. Yay, we did get it. Good. All right, let's clean this junk up. Put some nails on. I don't know if I want to do my almond nails again. I think I am because I really like them. They're lightweight. But I'll show you what type of nails I use too. I use a lot. Okay, now we got to clean up my space a little bit. I got Okay, there we go. All right, so what do we don't need anymore? So we definitely don't need the nippers. Don't need those anymore. I don't need this guy anymore. I am gonna keep my drill bits out though. We could put our little glove back on because eventually we're gonna get a lamp. So I need that. This I will keep out for decorating. I don't necessarily need it right now. There's that. Put that away. I'm gonna keep my bits out for just a second. Ah, that sounds funny. Keep my bits out. Drill bits, you guys. Drill bits. Not regular bit. Okay. Get through here. Get off of my desk. Okay, then put all of our cuticle stuff back. I've been working hard, you guys, on my cleanup as you go. So I gotta do things while I'm thinking about them because my ADHD be going crazy. And I'll forget. All right, so what we're gonna need to do is I need to plug in this little guy. Now I have a big lamp right here, over there. You can't see it, but it's over there. But, I have a big lamp right about. Anyways, it's right here. But when you're putting on these tips, you need to use a little one because you're gonna need to have something sitting there where you can put one finger in while you're holding the nail on. So, and this is like the worst way that they have this set up because you see how it falls over? Yeah, I definitely need a better one of these. But this is, again, an Amazon special. But if I plug it right, and I think that is, let's see, that's good. Okay, so before we even get into that part, I do want to go around and make sure these guys got everything off of it that we need, and then obviously we need to put it on our dehydrator, primer, and then our peel off base coat, and then we can start putting on the nails. But we want to make sure we got that set up first. So let me move this stuff. No damn space. Now that the wind has died a little, I can now, yes, get some shade. Ooh, you're making a kitty? And here's my my big lamp too, by the way. It's a Melody Susie. I love Melody Susie products. Love it, love it, love it. They are affordable and they're really decent quality. Hang on. My friend's trying to bring me some burgers. I can't say no to burgers. I love me some burgers now. I need it since I'm now red as a tomato. Yeah, you probably need that. Hi, Gemini. Ooh, yes. We're doing some nails. Gotta do a little cleanup really quick and then we're about to get this stuff done. So this is one of my favorite things to use right here. This little bit, that one, because it does all the cleanup for you basically. So all the little dusty parts around there, you just use this and it'll clean all that up. Make sure that there's nothing in there that's all funky, which it shouldn't be because we did a lot of prep work on it. I just go around once, little once over. It's like having an electric broom. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. little side. It's gonna drive me crazy. That's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so okay, there we go. Now, let me show you the nails that I use. So, I use a bunch of different types, but these are some of my favorites. Type X. Type X is always going to be my favorite because they already have the apex built in, and it's basically already acrylic done tips. All you got to do is just glue them on, and I'll show you what they look like. I can get it out. They look like this. So if you see them, let me pull one out so you can see what I mean. So these ladies right here, if you look at them and kind of see, I don't know if my camera can pick it up, but you can see how thick it already is, right? That's because this is already acrylic done, ready set. So all you do is just pop it on there, bam, bam, boom. There you go. So this is my coffin shaped one. So if I do coffin shaped nails, it's going to be either this one or it's going to be the original creator of this type of nail set, which is Type X. And that's going to be 5 angels. So I'll show you that too. But I can't decide right now whether I want to do coffin shape. Got this cat girly VTuber to host another art. Yes! Fuck yeah! I could do that too if you want me to. I'm always down. Uh-oh. Hi, glitches! Welcome back again, even though you was already here. So this is, like I said, one that's really good. Beetles you can get on Amazon. They're literally like 20 bucks and they're so worth it, especially if you're getting Type X. Type X is going to be the type of nail that is already has the acrylic and all that stuff done for you, and it's the apex is already made. So that means that you don't have to use acrylic and make that little kind of bump in your nail. You know what I mean? So that's this type of nail. The brand is called Beetles for this one. So that's one. The other one, let me find it. Hang on, because the other one I have to show y'all because that's the original. I have a big one. Where's the big? Did I not put it over here? I don't know what I did with the big box of it, but here's this. This is the small box of it. So this is the original people who made the Type X type of nail. So they're 5 angels. So I do like to use 5 angels a lot. If you use these though, any of the Type X ones, your nails are gonna be on for a while. Okay, so just remember that. And to take them off, you really need to make sure you're using the peel off base coat. And this is kind of the same type of thing. But make sure you're using the peel off base coat because if not, these take a long time to soak off. I don't care what they tell you on Lurker. I don't care what they say on fucking YouTube. Baby, these things take a long time to soak off with acetone. I'm talking about an hour or so if your nails being draped in acetone. So, and that's because these are already pre-acrylic nails, right? They're already pre-sculpted. So just keep that in mind. I use those. And then my last one is the Gel X from Appraise. I think that's how you say it, but it's these guys. These is the almond ones that I use every time. So anytime I have the almond shaped nails like the ones we just took off, it's these. Now, these don't have like the acrylic part to it, but these are Gel X nails. So they're a little lighter, they're not as heavy, and they work really nice. Like, so this is what I had on last time, and that's probably what I'm going to do again because I don't know if I want to have these guys right now. I always have my nails freaking coffin shaped. That's why I'm like having fun with it not being coffin shaped. Basically. All right. Yay! Me too. I do too. And once we get to like polish and stuff, I'll show you my favorite polish brand. Or I guess I can show you now. I like them all the time. So I have a lot of polish by this brand, and this is an Amazon brand, but this is the name of the brand. I love their polish. Their polish is so nice. It never gets clumpy. It's just this is a pure white, and it's like really, really, really nice. It's like a really, come on, camera. Come on. There you go. Yeah, so it's a really, they have a lot of really pretty colors. Yeah, so you know, heck yeah, there we go. So that's who I use for my colors. Why did they block stilettos? That is so stupid. Yeah, me too. I'm always like that with those two types. That's what I usually go for. So we're gonna do these guys, which I will measure them out after we get the base coat on, because sometimes with the base coat, it makes them a little bit bigger, of course, you know, than normal. So we'll do that after the base coat. And then the only other thing I need to do right now, which I used to hate when they did in the nail shop, but there's definitely a reason, rhyme and reason to it, but I need to clip my nails down. One of my kids stole it. Might clip them down if I can find my clippers. What happened to it, you guys? Yeah, the stilettos are good. I like the stiletto shape. My only issue with them sometimes is I will do a stiletto set, and if I forget or I have them too pointy, like it makes holes in my clothes. So there's that. Oh, and don't get these guys. So like the Beatles Type X nails are great, but these almond ones are super, super short. So if you want them really short, that's fine. But they're also too bendy. So don't get these. You can see I have gel on it because I just use it now for like a little texture pad for my stuff. I know, where's your level ups? I don't know. It's hating on you today. Give us way to level up now. It said, heck no. Oh, there's my clippers. Cool. So I do clip my nails down. I don't necessarily like that I have to do that, but it does make a big difference in how you can retain your nails. Eventually I'll stop clipping them down, but for now we're gonna have to clip them down because I want to make sure that my nails stay good. Come on, little bitties. Stay there. Yeah. Okay. So let's clip these guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I don't cut them down super duper short, just good enough to where it doesn't, like, make my nails lift, if you will. And some people go through shaping them and all that stuff. I don't, because I'm gonna put a nail on top of it. But if you want to, that's a good time to shape it. Mike, he was over there getting on fresh and clean. I love it. This one we ain't gonna take too much off of because this one actually grew up under there, so we don't want to mess with that. Aww. Tell your phone to be nice. It's not being nice to you today. Come on. Okay, so this is another one of those ones that kind of grew up underneath, so we want to just get a little bit off of that. And that's good enough. Okay, that seems good to me. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Let me dump this one out. Da-da-da. All right. So next thing up is dehydrator. So dehydrator stays on for 15 seconds. Let me move that out the way. It's a little bit too bright. But dehydrator stays on for 15 seconds. And then you can put your primer on. And then we'll do the Lofi face coat. So if you're doing gel nails, y'all, please don't get this primer and dehydrator all over the place. Because if you do, then your nails, just like it with the gel nail polish, it's gonna be burning when you put it in your lamp. So don't do that. The downsides of having to walk up a mountain in 100-degree heat. Hell no, I couldn't be out there doing it. Level up, level up. Oh, look, Rose, look. It did it now that we said something. Damn wise bot. You've been slacking. But yeah, so you just want to put it just as close up to the cuticle as you can, but not too much. And you really should be able to get a couple of nails in each. Ooh! Chaos on the nail set. Right, sometimes you gotta complain. Sometimes you have to call the manager because they don't want to give you level ups. Yes, you do cause chaos all the time. All the time. Alright, so we'll leave that on for 15 seconds. So you can do whatever you want for this 15 seconds. Make some hand puppets, something. Ooh, look like I caught me a little hangnail. Hang on now. We don't like hangnails, so we gotta fix that. I want to cause chaos for Lupus, but at the same time, it's hot, I'm tired, I'm hungry. Yeah, don't be good. Yeah, just go on and eat. Go on and eat. Let me get all that out. We don't like hangnails. Have a good night. Thank you. I'll see you when you get back on. I noticed you're on early in the morning, so when I come on in the morning, then I'll pop into your stream. Okay, hang on. Let me take this call. Oh, my honey's so sad right now. He had to go to a funeral today. One of his good friends passed away. So he's gonna go bring us some burgers. Hopefully make us feel good. It's cause all week I have been nauseous to the point smell of food triggers, so I haven't been eating much. I feel you. So last night, not last night, but the night before, I don't know what the hell I ate, but whatever it was, it did not sit right with me at all. Oh, it was some egg rolls, like the frozen kind. You know. You said I'm 3 hours and he's 9 hours. Yeah, right. But see, I'm here in the morning too, so if you guys are on streaming, then just make sure you ping me, or message me or something on either Discord or whatever, and let me know that you're streaming because I'll pop in. I have been every day that I've seen you guys on. So yeah, sometimes I just don't get notification, so that's one of the reasons why. Let's get some primer on these babies. Yeah, that's a little late. I didn't know you were streaming yesterday. Did you tell us? No. We had smoked pulled pork the other day. After I ate, I passed the fuck out. I bet you did. I want some brisket with the crunchy, with with the little crispy bits at the end. Oh my god, that is, it's like I need it in my life right now. And we just had it like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, damn, I didn't even ever realize how much I missed that. I did have Wagyu yesterday, though. Woo, that shit was great. Not as good as the Japanese Wagyu, but, it is what it is. You gotta get what you can get. Look how pretty! Okay, so we'll let this stay on for, 40 seconds. Played Warframe for a majority of... Oh, you were on! Dang it! I would have liked to see that. You said my mom gave me a probiotic this morning before she and my tia went on a sister's trip, and it really helped. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yesterday I couldn't really eat anything because I just didn't feel that great after those stupid egg rolls. After you said burnt ends, man, I love some burnt ends. I can't freaking help it, man. I love burnt ends. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah, I just love it, love it. You making pulled pork on the 4th, I think. Oh, that's nice. I gotta find somebody's barbecue to crash because I want some of those burnt ends. With advanced hot dogs. Gemini, what's Warframe? It is one of the best games ever. Best free games ever to play. Let's put on this peel off base coat. I feel like my hands... Don't hurt me, baby. Don't hurt me. Yeah, you gotta just look it up. Like, if you just look here on Twitch, you'll see how many people are playing that game right now. All right, so we're gonna use this peel off base coat, and we're gonna put it on very, very carefully. Let me get my little tool just in case. Do not want that. All right. So I got my little tool here, just in case. I know people don't talk about this a lot, but since you guys are here and I'm practicing on how I'm gonna do nail videos, I gotta talk through every step. When you put gel polish on your nails, you have to make sure that none of it's on your skin. And I know a lot of the people on YouTube say that, Instagram, all that stuff, but they'll usually skip past that step. But have you a little thing of alcohol like this, and your polish, and a little tool like this, or one of these guys, to make sure that you don't have it on your skin. That's how it starts to burn when you put it in your lamp, is when you have gel polish up in here stuff, right? So we don't want to do that. We're not gonna do that today. So probably still gonna hurt though. So okay, let's start off with this one. I'll try to paint this with this camera in my freaking way. And these peel off base coats, they're usually kind of thick. So you kind of just want to move this over. There you go. Ooh, yes, GTFO. So I have not been able to play GTFO, so we need to play that. Listen, even when you try to add that as the game on Twitch, it will give you a warning not to put that name in. So if you ever put GTFO like as your streaming category, you need to put the periods in between each letter. I know, my automom is bad bot. Bad bot. It freaking blocks stilettos. Like, what conversations are happening on Twitch where you gotta block the word stilettos? Like, I have questions now. Now I gotta know. Like, what the hell are people talking about that you can't say stilettos? That's crazy. Yep, exactly. Me too. We are immune from the auto mod, the bad bot. Oh no, we already made that one to where you can say it. But that was definitely one of the ones when I first started streaming that me and Lupus had to catch several times and allow. Yeah, those are all ones we've already let through. But it did take us some time though, not gonna lie, it took us some time. Yeah, we have like a, I don't know, our list is growing now, isn't it, Lupus? Ray over here trying to see what it will let through. Exactly. It should let through the normal freaking stuff. With the exception of obviously, I will never allow racial slurs, whether it's here or any other social app. But outside of that, you should be able to say pretty much the normal shit. The comedic relief. Oh my god, I blocked Dingleberry! I didn't even know what a Dingleberry is! Oh my god. Okay, somebody's coming in here telling Twitch all of the freaking best ones. Like, who told Twitch that that was a bad thing? Yes, it was blocked. Are you talking about Warframe? Oh my god, you better download it. You would be great at it, I'm telling you. You definitely would. Okay, I gotta do this one right here because y'all know I can't worth a damn. Pull that in. That's as far as in as I can get it. Ooh, what is that little black thing? Get out of here. I know, but I'm just saying, like, who fucking told them that? Yeah, I got Spider Mommy. See, everybody has a different definition of Dingleberry. And guess what? All of them are right. Okay, we gotta clean that up a little bit because we got a little something where we don't need it. Yeah, right there. See that? Overflow. Yeah, we don't want that. Get that right on out of here. Yeah. Perfection. Her action's a ton of fun, isn't she? Oh man, She's definitely fun. I was playing her over the weekend. Might sound with Ray on this one. Schnozberries. See, no, that's good. See, didn't catch that one. Nobody went out there and told Twitch our business. There's no reason why Twitch should know what a dingleberry is. Ooh, yeah, get you some breeze. What we playing, or I gotta match up those times so you can play again. I don't mind whatever. Tonight we have movie night though, so I can't do it tonight. So it'd have to be tomorrow. And you're East Coast time, so whenever. I'll be here. You let me know. Yeah, see if it blocks it. If it does, I'm gonna be so surprised. I didn't. I got a thing on Reforger tonight. Have like we can get with our other two and plan it out. Okay. Simper's here and Glitches is here too. I'm pretty sure Glitches said she was lurking. Y'all are so random. Simper talk about who you talk about. Wolfa talk about my legs hurt. Glitches is lurking right now, so she's probably busy. Because you walked a country mile in 100 degrees. That's why they hurt. It's auto web. Is auto mode? What do you mean? Uh-oh, my mic. Briefly jogged across the street. Okay, now let's see. We're gonna do these things right here. Oh, come on. Exactly. Simper, stop acting brand new. Acting like a baby out here. Oh, it's censored? That's okay. Just do socials. Like, oh no, because I don't even have that on there. Never mind. Why would they do that? Okay. Zipper knows I kid. All right, let's get these guys together. So let's see what we need for our nails here. Uh-oh. Don't go in there, get covered. It's too big. Too big, that one. That one was too big. We wanted to fit sidewall to sidewall, but that's big. That's scratched up. I don't like that. No, I don't be abusing Simper. Never! Is this a 0? Okay, I'm gonna have to go 0-0 regardless. Dang. I don't know why that felt so... I don't know, it feels so, big. Not tie, not tie. I guess that is right. Not the eyes. Stop lying on me. The lies. Guess I could. I don't know if I want that one. I think I might want this. Yeah, that's better. Sidewall to sidewall. So basically, I'm just sizing these things out. So we'll use that for the left hand and for the right hand. Sidewall to sidewall. We'll use this one. Also, I like the fact that we collectively understood that when I say babies, it's me talking to them. Oh, yes. We know that. Okay, so let's do our point finger. I have 5. No, that's gonna be too small. I can see it right now. Oh no, it's not. Actually, not too small. Okay, so the 5s work good there. All right, for the middle finger. That might have to be this 4. Let's see. Yeah, 4 is good for the middle finger. Okay, that's good, but I have a little bit of... Look, I got a little overlap right there. That. Time to go hide in the mall bathroom for about an hour. I mean, you gotta get up in there. You guys are so sweet. You're making me sick. Just kidding. I love it. That's how me and Los are, so I love it. Oop. That's good. All right, time for the pinky. See which one. I think the pinky should probably be the 7. But let's just test it out. My eyesight jacked up. Sidewall to sidewall. Perfect. Hit a dead zone on my walk to the car. He's over there selling drugs and skateboarding on skateboard. Exactly. That's what Glitches is doing. That game's kind of funny though. I was watching Glitches play that the other day. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Okay, so let me find the glue I need to. I need some glue. Oh, AJ, what you mean? I'll give you some toxin juice now. I have it up how we can all hop on there sometimes and take drug empire. I don't have it. I need to get it then. Let me see what food I want to. I'm gonna try to use this nail glue and see how this goes, because last time I tried to use it, it didn't. I don't know if I like this very much, but we gonna see. I know I need to get it. It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. Let's try this glue. See if this one works this time. Yeah, it looks like that's gonna be good. Get it fitted. This is tough. Dang, this be hard to do, y'all. Now y'all could come over here and see my struggles. See that bubble in there? I don't like bubbles. I mean, I like bubbles, but not on my nails. Where's my thing at? Y'all can't even see it. It's so many bubbles. Look at that. Hell no. Okay, that's a little. Okay. So the trick to this is you find a sweet spot, put it under there for like 1 second, and then pull it back out. And then you can kind of move it around a little bit to its final destination. You can check it, make sure it looks right, ain't nothing going off to the side. It looks beautiful. So now that we know it looks good, now we can just go. Go find a new rose. Don't be afraid of thorns, because we all have thorns. That's right. If y'all are open to on computer watching stream, open another tab and pull up Glitch's stream. Oh yeah. Let me see. Open up my Twitch. There's Glitches. With her kidnapper looking van. Her van looks like a kidnapper van. Oh, my chat's not scroll. Come on, scroll, baby, scroll. I'm adorkable. That's cute. He said, I wish the Viri was more like the planes of Alice, where you can go in and leave without losing your stuff. Deviri is like that. So in order to do that, Deviri, you have to get at least 2 decrees. Once you have 2 decrees, you can roll out and you won't lose any of your stuff. The yellow. So we wanted a little bit more straighter than that. Okay. And I think that's good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, but you get 2 decrees so fast that really you're straight. But yeah, I've left out of Deviri so many times and not had my stuff, and then yeah, that part sucks. But Right, her van's all, it looks all kidnapper-ish, man. Like, we know she's dealing drugs because that van. That van itself is a dead giveaway. You're literally wandering a spiral looking for Conia sprouts. Ah, man. So, Deviri is my least favorite place to have to farm anything. Like, I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, man. And don't get me wrong, I hate the plains too, but I really dislike Deviri. Oh my god, I had a big bubble in my nail! Oh, heck no, we gotta take that off. Nope. I guess I could put a little gel in it right there. Let's see if I can. Shit, I don't like bubble in my nail. Hang on, I might have to do this a different way, or I might have to take this nail off real quick. Y'all got me out here looking at this damn chat! Dang it! Nope, I'm gonna have to pop that off real quick. Fuck! Alright. Dang, damn it. We gotta take that off. Kept getting a black box visual glitch on Warframe. I wonder why. You know what? Let me do this after I have all the rest of this. Okay, hold on to that right now. We'll redo that one in a minute. Ooh. Uh-oh, let me get this off of here before it gets off. There we go. Dang it. Oh man, I gotta put that back on again. Alright, let me just move on to the next one now. Okay. Hey. Okay. I kept getting a black box that will pop up anytime glitches was fired near towers in one world. I wonder why that is. Boom, 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 boom. That's yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Did you look it up just to see if anybody else has had that issue? I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay. Ta-da! They're all on except for that one that I gotta take off. So let me. I don't even remember what size. Try it off. This is why you gotta do it right the first time, because taking this shit off is like, yeah. Look at that. I gotta pry it off. He says, yeah, others are having issues with it. Okay, that's crazy. I never heard of that. Yep, when we mess these up, we gotta take them off. We can't be doing you like the nail shop again. They be having your shit all crooked. And no, man, that is not how we get down. There we go. You know how they be doing you? They be having your shit all crooked, and then when you say something, they be getting an attitude. I don't like that. If my nails, I know when my nails crooked. Okay? If anybody knows when their nails crooked, it's gonna be you. Okay? You. The person right there. You. They be like, no, it's not crooked, it's just your finger. No, it's not my finger, it's your eyeball. Shit. Fix my stuff. Okay, let me just slow this down a little bit because I have to do that again. We're not gonna go through the whole process, but we gotta do that again. Get rid of some of that. Okay. All in there. I did that knowing good and well I have one right here. I'm special though. Today is my special day, a special me. Okay. So since we pulled that up, we gotta put another base coat on that. Damn it! Then we can do it again. Where's my? Oh, there we go. Where's my super suit woman? So y'all be asking me how long it be taking to do my nails. This is how long it take. I've been on live 2 hours doing these doggone things. And I haven't even painted them yet. I might wait till tomorrow to paint them because damn. Yeah, I think I am. I'll wait till tomorrow to paint him because then I could go find me some inspo. Purple and black inspo on Pinterest. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, let's try this again because whatever the hell happened last time, that wasn't it. So I think this middle finger is a number 4. I think it's number 4. Oh, I'm running out of nails. I gotta figure this out. Yeah, it's a number 4. Green and black. I was gonna go purple and black. That was my initial thoughts, like a hot purple. But I think I've already had a purple and black fit. And plus it's summertime. I want something pretty. I want something pretty. My middle finger is always a hard one to put on. You know what? Don't even put that on yourself like that, Mike. I have just learned to deal with making the typos. Like, fuck it. You guys know what I mean, okay? You guys know me enough. You know what I mean. You said that you have a weird question. But have any of y'all ever used a tankless water? Hang on a second. A tankless water heater. Ours is finicky went out after 24 years. Now we're thinking about going tankless. I haven't. You guys said sunset colors. Ah, that might be nice. I think I kind of dig that. Okay, there's the first little set, y'all. So these are really easy to put on. I'm taking forever because I'm just talking my ass off, but these are actually, if I was to just be moving or in a rush or a hurry, I could have put these on in like 10 minutes. Without the prep, too. So yeah, I've never used a tankless. I think I'll ask my boyfriend. I think he might have one. I wonder if he does. You said just talking, you make typos. Yep, me too. Okay. Making sure those look good. Okay. Next up, Le Pinky. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't like I hate when you have to use a drifter. That's why I don't really like Mish's and Daviri. Because my drifter and that stupid little pew pew she has that doesn't do like shit. It's just, I don't like using the drifter at all. And I know, yeah, you can go, I could go in and, you know, upgrade and all that stuff, do all those things, but I just feel like for the game to have so many cool aspects with the frames, there should be something decent about the drifter. And right now, I can't figure out what's what on the drifter. Okay. I don't like using it though. said you like Deviri, but only if you get good rage. Yeah, our operator doesn't feel as slow, which is what makes it worse. Right. They get one little bubble in there, but that's okay. Look at that little bubble. Snuck in, fucker. That's okay. I won't complain, it's fine. Oh no, let me get that off there. Damn it. This is the tough part, trying to get it in this lamp. Ugh. There we go. I love the frame of wars. Y'all over there war framing? For like, this I've been on all day, baby. What you mean? What you mean? You've been streaming. You ain't been over here hearing them complain about Deviri. Which is warranted because nobody fucking likes that shit. Oh no. Did I drop the damn thing? Ah! I did drop it. There we go. Oh, Sipper, did I tell you when I went to when we went to go look at and pay for that trailer for my boyfriend in the little city we went to, they actually had a reptile store, so I got to see some littles and some big linguini. It was crazy. And I got to see all these fuzzy freaking tarantulas. I meant to post a picture. I think I took a picture of them. But I saw so many snakies in there. And you know, that's what I took pictures of, the spiders. I love spiders. But yeah, I was thinking about you. I was like, oh man, Semper will be proud of me. I went in there and I did not walk past really fast all the snakes. I went in there and I looked and I told them I know a little something something because my friend told me some stuff about snakes. Now, and she was cracking up, the lady in there. She's like, you don't like snakes? And I was like, no, I actually don't. Lupus, what was that charge for? For what? We had an exotic animal convention where I'm at. My sister went, not me though. I was asleep. Yeah, I bet you was asleep. What a perfect time to be asleep, glitches. We're about to have 2 coming up here in Washington State. I might go. I just don't. I can look at them. I just can't touch it. I cannot touch it. I can't do the touchy. You said mom got. Oh, that's where you got linguine? Oh, that's cool. Ray, have you seen linguine? I think Simper has some posts in the pets part, in the pet part of the Discord. If not, Simper, you should post linguine. But I believe that because Simper, you might have messaged them to me directly. I don't remember. But yeah, Simper will post them. Linguine's cool. It's hella big. Okay. Simper's gotta post it in there. You can see him. And in the server. Okay, so they're in the server. Yay, they're finally all on. Fudge, man, that took forever. Dang it. Alright, yay. So look at we guys. We got them all on. What they look like when they're on. Don't worry about this part on the inside. That's just like extra glue, right? So I could take that out if I want to, but usually I just leave it. I leave it there. And sometimes they're not as much extra glue under there, but yeah, I just leave that there. Okay, let's put these guys back. Tighten everything up. Alright, I'm gonna check my inspo because I don't know. I don't know what colors I want to use. Oh my goodness, look at these earrings I got from Pride yesterday. They are so cute, y'all. I forgot to show these y'all, but look. Look at them. Alright. So we're done with all that shit right there. Let me take this off because we don't need this on no more. I sure did. I brought the hell out of it too. I brought her yesterday. I said, I'm not farming nothing. On the ground. I went and bought Araxia for sure. Did it? Good. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Okay, y'all gotta help me find some inspo. Because, I need some inspiration. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff right here. Hey, get off my finger. Okay, there's that. Speaking of horror stuff, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. I told you I like the spooky. I have a lot of tattoos. A lot of tattoos. Okay, so I need to get these little pieces off the top. See the little piece up there? Little pieces at the top. That little piece, put off there. No, we're just gonna take the soft side of this and just do this, so therefore we don't be tearing up our clothes like I told y'all earlier I do all the time. Your next you said is gonna be your rib cage. Yeah, let me see. I don't know what I want next. I've been thinking about it though more recently, but I have so many, but I know I have so many ones that I want. I just don't know what. I have like folders and folders and so many Pinterest boards that are all just tattoos, man. Gotta make sure they're not too pokey. Welcome back, darling. Okay. All right, that's all I got for right now. Okay, let's see. Let me put this stuff away and I'll just pull up my stream. I pull up my stream. I mean my Discord. Ah! You know I can't talk. Okay, so we're done with that thing right there, that thing right there, this thing right here, that right there. I need a bigger container for my drill bits because I have a lot of bing bing. Come on. Okay. That doesn't even go in there. Oh, the drill bits. That's why I gotta do that. Look at this little teeny tiny thing. Like, what the hell am I gonna do with this little teeny tiny freaking thing? I need a bigger one. What is this? This is not enough space for that. Look how little. It's crazy. Let me organize this real quick. Hang on. Oh no, I didn't forget about y'all. I'm gonna pull up Discord in just a second. I just have to do this while my brain is braining. That doesn't go in there, it goes in the other one. Duh. Oh, you're out of here. Why is this out? That shouldn't be a phone. That means I'm missing a thing. I don't like that. I'm missing one of these little cases. What happened to it? Dang it. Okay, I gotta find that. My favorite set! I have to take that stream stickers thing off of here too. Nobody ever uses those stickers. I don't even see them being used in other people's lives. And it just keeps posting it so damn much. It's annoying. Okay, my little tissues and stuff go. Alright, so tomorrow, mañana, we will do, we'll decorate these beauties. Gotta figure out what the heck I want. Okay, so there's that. Because the stencil will go over my existing tattoos. Oh. Okay, so let me get rid of this view, and then I'll pull up Discord. Just pause that one right there. And do I have a window capture open already? What is it? Are you leaving? Where are you going? Okay, we'll have fun. You're going tomorrow? My son's going to Sacramento. He's going to leave me tomorrow. What time did... Where did... I'll talk to you when you get back from the library. Alright, so let me capture this window. Okay, and what are we looking in? Okay, firstly, we have to look at Duffy's nails because, yeah. And look at them! And y'all can see all my channels. I don't give a shit. I ain't got that much. Look it! Let me fix this window. Hang on. I got too much stuff right now. Because I need to be able to see the full nailies! So, let me make this a little smaller. Like so. Okay, like that. And then we're gonna do like this. And then hopefully it'll let me drag. Oh, you guys, look it! Ah, that is cute! I love that! I love the scarab on it. Those are freaking cute! I love them. Heck yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I be doing. I love doing those type of freaking like I like nails that are just very artsy. That has all kinds of different elements. Like this was very thought out and I freaking love it. With the ankh and everything, yeah, those are really pretty. I love them. Dang it, y'all got me in here. Ah, look at that. I have the Eye of Horus and the Eye of Ra on me. It's tattooed. It's my thigh piece is it's a whole piece of that. I love them. They are very beautiful. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look it. So I love everything that is sparkly, glittery, and moony and all that stuff. So this is like a dope set. I freaking love this. Defi, I'm gonna send you, or Simper, tell your mom, I'm gonna send her this YouTube video, which actually I will go grab right now. Because I have YouTube up. I watched this lady do some clouds. And, oh man, she did it so good. It was so perfect. And I just watched it last night. Where is my history? Oh, there you go. Oh my God. Let me show you this lady who did clouds. I loved her clouds. So, where the hell is she? I watched her last night. So I love the ASMR ones. It's a problem. But I will put this in there. This lady's pretty cool. She does some pretty crazy stuff. But let me get to a spot where you can actually see. Is that a good one? Okay. So I'll post this in Discord. Those are beautiful. That's the lady's video. Ooh, so that's something I have to work on, is my line work for sure. And I could do line work so good on other people, but it gets real funky when it comes to me. So yeah, I definitely need to work on my line work. Like, there's no doubt about that. But this is beautiful. I love it. Oh, look at you. Oh. This is my son's friend. I did them for her birthday. She wanted long ones. I do all kinds of nails, but... Okay, so... Look at Ray set up. Look at that. Whose is this? Whose stuff is this? I know whose stuff this is. It looks so cool. Look it. Okay. I did one with the clouds, but I can't find a photo. Yeah, send them to me, man. Because I love to see nails. What she does is she does the painting off her finger. Ah, I gotcha. I have the little stands that you use a little tacky glue with that I could do it on like that, but because I'm using gel sets, I have to have them on. I have to have the nails on my fingers to do it. If I was just doing like regular little glued ones, then I would, you know, I would be able to do them off my hand and then glue them on. Yep, look at that. You ain't gonna have no space in there. It's gonna be all monitors. Okay, let's see. What did you post in here? Ray, you told me to go to, who told me to go into Discord? What did you post in there? Where are you at? What you post in there? Oh, you sent it to me. You little goober. Oh yeah, laugh out loud. Gonna have everyone's Twitch up. Oh, dang it. Ooh. That's nice. So you're trying to get this tatted? Are you gonna go for the full blackout? You know I'm gonna show Linguini. That's that was already on my list, Simper. Nice. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Now that they have so much better white and gray, so many different variants of white and gray now for ink, I am like, I love to see what that looks like. That's gonna be hot. I'll be here to help you recover, because you're gonna be crying the next day. I'll tell you that now. All right, let's go to our favorite pet. Where did I put the pet in? Oh, there we go. Oh, hell no, Lupus, I'm not playing that video. You know it. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, it's the gliders. Oh, make it bigger. I know that's right. I need to do that too. Oh yeah, I told you they'd be loving those little cups. Lupus got them gliders, baby. They're too cute. Okay, so that was Lupus gliders. This is Buddy. Buddy's big. Look at Buddy. And look who it is with the cameo shots. You guys, it's Linguini. I know you thought that he was a pasta, but nope. He's a giant snake, and his handler is Simper. Oh man, where's the ones where he was in the playpen? Look at Wolfen's puppies! Little babies. I know, no noodles. Look at... I remember when this little thing was just a little teeny tiny little speck. Right, danger noodles, that's really what it is. We have a lot of little pets in here. Where's those pictures of Linguini? Oh, there we go, in his pen. And I thought that Linguini was albino, and it is not, because Simper taught me something else about snakes, and that is not albino. And look at him. So when I'm talking about linguine in here, unless I'm hungry, this is what I'm talking about. Even if I'm hungry, I'll probably talk about this one anyway. But yeah. So you guys feel free, put your pets in there. I thought I put the dogs in there. Maybe I didn't. I have to put Vegas in. Ooh, Debbie. How cute. Look at that little face. You guys, come on. Tell me that ain't cute. Look at that little face. Oh, Debbie, that's so cute. Yeah, fetch it. So I don't like snakes, but I do like lizards. The baby. I love it, you guys. Why did it freaking not allow he's my baby? That is so stupid. I know that's your baby. I know that for sure. Dang, man. What are y'all talking about in here? He said he's like a puppy. I'm so afraid of freaking snakes, man. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. I could barely walk past the doggone, they're, you know, at the pet place. I could barely walk past them. I'm just so scared of them. So scared. I'm so scared. I feel like they're just gonna bite me and just wrap around me and then I'm dead. Dead. Yeah, put your porky in there. That sounds so bad. Yeah, post a pic of your porky. Y'all cannot listen to me because obviously I have issues, baby. Just don't listen to me at all, okay? Just don't listen. Oh my god, this voice mod thing is getting on my nerves. Don't listen to me. Just post your pork. Okay? That's for glitches. Glitches. Linguini is such a daddy's boy. He won't ever let go of Simper to come hang out. I bet. But you know what? I feel like that is so to be expected because look how Simper treats that thing like a little baby, as he should. That's his person. Let me see what you sent me. My big old head all in the way. Like, dang, girl, move out the way. Oh, it cut it off. This is getting on my nerve. Okay, hang on, y'all. I gotta move me around. Obviously, my Discord wants to play games today. Okay, let's see what you got. So you have this already? That's nice. And that line work is good. You know, a lot of tattoo artists really don't get wording right, man. And that shit's good. It's level. It's freaking, everything is perfect. I like that. I like that. Arm piece too. Ew. Hey. Row. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, so you're already privy to having lots of work done. Big ol' ridicule pythons that are about 15 feet in length. Yikes, I could never. I probably wouldn't be able to look at them. Constrictors crush after the bite. Venomous snakes bite and bolt. See, I just don't want any biting and crushing and all that stuff. He said I got to hold him when he was tiny cinnamon roll baby. And the other time he just took a nap in my hands. Fuck no, I could never. Deffy, no. Yeah, I like this. I love me's, the tattoos. Obviously, I'm a sucker for tattoos. Ooh, look at Glitch's baby. You look like a Glitch's too. You look like you would be Glitch's baby. Tell me I'm lying. Oh, look it! Hey, cutie pie! Look at all fine and stuff outside having fun. Let's just use the door. I don't know if is it a boy? I can't see. I don't know all the extracurriculars, but cutie patootie. She's really the only other person that's all up. I love when the pets don't like it. The pets be like, I don't like that motherfucker first time I met him. Not for me. Not for me. At least you ain't gotta worry about your dogs being like loving somebody else. And then you don't even deal with them no more. Like, oh man, now my dog doesn't even like me. Just kidding. Oh, glitches. I love it. Is this you, Mike? I like the shot. It's like, I don't want you taking no pictures of me, but since you gonna take one anyway, I guess. They're like, bruh. I love it. I wish I could have a cat. You guys know I'm allergic to kitties. Nala's pretty. Ooh, wait. Tilly looks listen. This cat is sassy. Look at the eyes. It's like, hurry up and take the picture. Or I'm gonna cut you. Heck yeah, look at those beautiful eyes. Nala does look like a diva. Heck yeah. Tilly Billy. Tilly has beautiful colors. I love their colors. You said your boy who lost his brain. Pizza! What kind of pizza would pizza be? That's the question. Mike, you have to answer that question because pizza's yours. I'm thinking it might be like a little mozzarella pizza, something like that, or just a straight cheese pizza. It'd be cheese pizza, real nice New York style piece of cheese pizza. Fuck yeah, you guys have got beautiful, beautiful animals. Hercules. Hi, darling. How freaking cute. It's called Tortitude. Oh, look it. Yeah, I gotta show you guys the dogs. I don't even know if I have. Let me see if I have it. I might have a picture on my phone. It is to come up here. Hang on. Let me see if I have a picture of them on the phone. If Mochi wasn't so doggone chunky right now, I'll pick him up and I'll show you him in real life. But he don't be wanting to let me pick. He just be wanting to act up. Okay, so let me see. I gotta put my camera back up here. Get off of there. Let's turn off that window capture and turn back on my Canon. You guys see that right there? See those two beautiful babies? That's Vegas. Who's always going in the background. And that's Mochi. That's my Chiba. And that's my son's hand because my dogs are like obsessed with him. But those are the doggies. I do have some. Let me see if I think I have a glamour shot or two of Vegas because I used to do photo shoots with him all the time. You said your whole right arm is pretty much covered, and then one of your legs, one of your chest. Okay, I'm gonna see. I'll pull it up. You know what, Steffi? I didn't even get my first tattoo. I was like 26, and then it just was over from there. And both of my sons don't have any, and I'm like always impressed. Like, you guys really don't have any tats. I got a lot of them. Okay, let me see if I can find. There's one glamour shot of Vegas. You think he fine? And then let me see if I can find one of Mochi. Yeah, look at my big old pretty baby. He's so pretty. Look at him. Ew. He's such a pretty boy. Also, he was a little puppy. He was a little baby Munchie. Baby Munchie. Hey, Cameron. Where you been, man? Thank you. Yeah, that's my baby. And then this is both of them. Because they had, I used to have an Instagram for them. I still do, but yeah. Oh my god, they are really goofy. And Mochi's mischievous. Remember I told you guys that? He's really smart, but he's so freaking mischievous. I'd be like, no, no, no. And he just does it anyway. But he'll wait till I'm not looking. He's a bad boy. Okay, let me look at, let me pull up your tattoos. Let's see. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, we got a little scripture down here. I love it. We got a little arm. Look at that bicep. That's pretty. I like how it kind of overlaps too. That's nice. Got a lot of cool features. I bet all these things mean something too. Don't get me wrong, I have a bunch of tattoos that I was just like, fuck it, I want it, I'm gonna get it, but I love when people have like really well thought out tattoos that mean something, right? See? I knew it. You got some nice ones. You said you almost bought a puppy today. What kind of puppy? You know you're buying puppies. Yeah, put it out. Your arm, you said, is dedicated to the military. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I know that shit is not for me. Because I could never. Alright, you guys, I gotta hop off. I gotta go eat. So I'll be on a little later. Don't forget we have movie night at 8:30. So... Oh my god, I have a Yorkie. Let me tell you something. If you get a Yorkie, you better have the time to invest to spend with them because they need a lot of time. Later, Mike. Thanks for coming to hang out with us and laugh with us. And I'll ask my boyfriend about that tankless too. Because I think he might I believe that he might have one. So I'll let you know. Later, Cameron. Bye, you guys. You found the cloud nails? Okay, post them. I'll go check them out before I go eat. Okay. Of course. Bye, Ray. Look at that. What kind of dog is that? I always think it's a corgi. But look at this big old fat Shiva head. Look at that Shiva head. Don't. Lupus, Wolfen, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Don't forget tonight we're gonna watch that K-pop Demon Hunters. Because if we don't, then Lupus and frickin' Wolfen are gonna go crazy. So I'll see you guys in Discord.